how did Clairbourn prepare you for high school academically? And the 7 panelists will together sort of cover all of the primary subjects: science, math, English, history, and foreign language. So whoever would like to kick that off may feel free to do so.
I feel like Clairbourn has really well prepared me in English. I'm in regular English as a freshman, but a lot of my classmates had never written an essay before. They didn't even know what a structure of an essay was. So I'm pretty sure the first day I entered Mrs. Taylor's room, that was like the first thing we did. And she emphasizes writing so much, and honestly I'm so grateful for that because I have a paper due almost every week. So, like I said before, I'm really grateful for her emphasis on writing and structure, and it's really helped me.
I really like the science program here at Clairbourn. I thought that Mrs. Hafsar's class, learning about biology, chemistry, and physics, it really helped me out in high school because the first 1 or 2 chapters in high school is learning the basics. So you get into high school and you've already got an A for the first 2 chapters because you know everything that they're trying to teach you.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with the science program. It was so helpful to me. Like my first semester of biology, I was already like 1 step ahead of everybody, and it was basically just review for me. And now I'm in chemistry, and it's the same thing because we had gone over it in our science class already. And yeah, I mean, it was really helpful to have science as kind of a basis for that because now I'm involved in a lot of like scientific extracurricular activities, and I think like Clairbourn made me love science because I think if I hadn't gone to Clairbourn and done this specific science program, then I wouldn't have been able to excel in all the science programs that I'm doing now.
For me, I think I'll talk about the foreign language department. So I take French, and when I went into prep, I had to take a placement test, and I got placed in French 2. Currently, I'm in French 3 honors, and a large part of that is because of the French program here at Clairbourn. I was already almost a year ahead of the curriculum at prep, and I've heard that as well from Spanish students, that they are ahead of the curriculum for their respective level that they're at. So I think Clairbourn does a really great job of not only teaching you well how to speak a language, but helping you to remember it and practice it and use it throughout your daily lives.
I would have to say history would be the subject that I was very well prepared for going into high school. Mr. Guy made everything seem so interesting, and everything, he related it to current events, and it just brought out like the fun aspect of it. And going in as a freshman, history was by far my best class, and I contribute that to Mr. Guy.
Yeah, I also want to say that I'm not in French right now, even though I took French when I was at Clairbourn. I switched to Spanish my freshman year at high school, and the transition was like, it couldn't have been easier because Mrs. Barker, her linguistics program in general is so good. Like, she teaches you how to speak English well, and she teaches you how to speak French well, and she teaches you like why certain words are said this way and where words come from. And so I think that transferring into Spanish was like the easiest it could have ever been because like I already knew so many things just from being in French.
I agree with Eric about Mr. Geyer. I personally don't take history as a freshman. I don't think anyone in our grade does, so we'll take it as seniors, or next year, but as well as senior year. The discussions in his class that further make you question things that you wouldn't think of, and it takes you to a discussion that's, really makes you think about what you're learning and how history repeats itself, and so the conversations just go really in depth, and I really enjoyed history in Mr. Geyer's class.
I'll hit on math for a little bit. So for me, I think the best part of the ICE that I did, the test that you need to apply for high school, the highest score I leveled on was math. For me, Mrs. Lysinga put me in a situation test into the higher level advanced course at Polytechnic School, which within itself is pretty accelerated already, so I was amazed at myself, but definitely can't just be me. So this is something that definitely like helped out from that aspect. I was able to go at my own pace at certain times throughout the class, and math has been a strong suit for me so far. So.
I think English also helps in terms of vocabulary and grammar. I know a lot of people struggle with that when they get into high school because like a lot of them haven't done vocabulary or grammar before. And Mrs. Taylor, she did Wordly Wise for the 3 years of middle school. And a lot of the Wordly Wise words were the words we studied in freshman year, so I went in knowing them all, and it was great. And same with the grammar, we do grammar in middle school too, and I knew a lot of that. So yeah, Mrs. Taylor really prepares you well in terms of the vocab and grammar.
Thank you all.